Okay, this is your February 28th, 2026 lesson. We uncovered a lot of things in here, a lot of opportunity to improve your scores. So let's just run this thing through. Now this is about third speed, so it's not even close to real speed. Just see, and what we pointed out was, if you just watch it, the plane comes down through the hitting area on plane, and you're miles ahead of everybody else that's currently a 16. Okay, so good news. It's a swing. You've introduced some extra movements that will consistency, and you end up in a very weak position at the top. So now you can see the red arrow is your feet are lined up, so out to the right, and the white line is the club face, that's the target line. So what happens is it's gonna, that left hip is gonna get in the way here. You can't get the club head turning around your body after impact because that hip is, clearance, but that's after impact, and it's kind of an unusual. But line up with your feet. You got the railroad. So your foot line should be parallel to the target line. In this case, I'd say get a little open because you've got of being closed. So this is being closed is hurting part of your back issues. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the top. Here's the top of the swing, and this is there's other we eventually want to change, but this is causing you trauma. See, your left parallel to the ground, and this is the end of your back. Now you can see your shoulders are more. See a tilt. See that left shoulder? Whoops. Okay, so what happens is you're just lifting. You start at that crossing, and you just lift your like back and up like forward. Okay. What happens is that the left shoulder is bumping in. So that's restricting your shoulder. The shoulders are they aren't perpendicular, and it's into your chin. So by kind of rotating your head like, and also get a tilt to the backswing. So, but the main cause stopping there, if you have a face-on system at this, but if you remember, left knee never point the ball on the back. So that's the main cutting this thing. And if that knee doesn't hold towards the right, then you can't clear you need to push back. If that you hardly have it, maybe like 2 degrees. You need 5. Get better hip rotation, you'll get better shoulder. And if you get movement, you'll get better rotation. So instructors that just shoulder behind the ball, that's a simple cause is the collapse remember we wanted to that heel too off the ground. That helps. You loosen up the right hip back, shoulder tilt, and then talk about delivering the club on the downswing and all, but it's all predicated on getting a good backswing. If you could have the best back downswing in the world, everything synced up and clearing the hips and everything else, but if you start from the shitty top position, you're still going to be pushing rope. It's not going to work. So this is the first step. You got to get the backswing where it should be, and all. So okay, so the one on the right is after we did several drills, loosened up the left knee and the hip, and we ended up with this top position. Here's the top position before the lesson, at the start of the lesson. Here, look at the difference. And I'll give you a picture of it. If I can, yeah, here. So, okay, so you see this top position. See how your hips have rotated more, and if you watch that left knee, it's going. Whoops. On the after's one on the right here. So watch the left knee. See, it's actually kind of playing behind the ball. That's getting that left hip going, and that top position is absolutely perfect. See how that left arm is right on the swing plane, which is the yellow line. The shaft is on the swing plane, slightly laid down, laid off. The elbow is pointed down, but you're airing out the armpit. This is all. And what you're saying is you feel comfortable doing that. Now what happened here too is, see how your eye line is above the ball? The one on this side, what we started, see your eye line is like almost at the ball. Let me see where we started here. Yeah. See, it's a better start. See how your eye line is like parallel, and when you take it to the top, your eye. So that kind of gets the also helps get that chin out of the way, that allows you to get that backswing. And see at the top, your chin is jammed in there on your, so your eye line is kind of at the ball, whereas this is here, which gets the chin out of the way. So then down. So way better swing on the. Let's look at this. What's the takeaway? When we started, you kind of flip the and get the club clear, flip it around, then just look at this. This is definitely a one-piece take. The wrists are quiet. See how much you okay here, but this movement that's not back, between the yellow